Rain in Suramar. Suramar paid for its verdance in a toll of rain. It had fallen steadily all day, soaking the land and penning the restless defenders of Calowren within the confines of stone walls. Calowren had stood watching the storm for what felt like hours, his muted gaze on the waterhouse landscape beyond the mouth of the cave. He held a cloak absently about his tattooed shoulders, watching as twilight slowly leached the color from the dying day. He had shed his warglaives for once, leaving the fell-touched blades propped in a corner against the tumbled stones of what had once been a wall. The sun had taken the warmth of the day with it as the light faded into the west, and the chill of night touched all within. "Not used to it anymore, are you?" Bran's voice was light, his face thoughtful as he regarded his demon hunter companion from where he knelt at the side of one of the many wounded housed in the night-worn ruins of Calowren. As he spoke, he tucked a blanket about the body of the fevered sufferer, his hands automatically gentle as his patient slipped at last into something like peaceful slumber. For once, Calowren's face and voice were almost relaxed, and the growing night seemed to dim the bizarre horror of his horned head and fell-touched body, shrinking him into the man he must have been before he pursued the dreadful vengeance that had so twisted his mortal form. The cold. Bran rose, closing the distance between them with a soft step. It must be hard for one born in the warmth of the sun. "I was born on a day such as this." Calowren's mouth curved into the faintest of smiles. "My mother told me that I brought the floods with me. A child of disaster, but a welcome one. So she said." Bran glanced up at the other elf's face, struck by the wholly unguarded words. "I always loved the rain," Calowren continued softly. "The rain has always brought with it a blessing." Then, as if he had been touched with some desperate pain, his face twisted for just a moment, and he turned quickly away from both Bran and the sight of the storm without. His features settled again into the familiar blank, distracted lines. "You do remember," Bran said quietly, and the words were not a question. "What happened before? What drove you to this?" There was just a heartbeat of hesitation, and when Calowren at last spoke, his voice had returned to its normal, non-committal mildness. "I have no idea what you are talking about. It grows late. Good night, Father Bran."